everybody, this is Daniel Garza, host of Put It Together podcast, and today I'm here with the Positively Fearless folks. You've heard me talk about it. We are at the
5B Film.
But what's the place? Design Center. Right?
I have no idea.
All right, so I think we're at the Design Center. And who are you?
Hi everyone, this is Kamaria Laffrey. I'm part of the Positively Fearless crew as well. Super excited to be here. Wish we could all be here together, but June 14th you all get to have this experience as well. Lights.
So 5B is, for those of you that have been following my story, know that I'm HIV positive. I've been for almost 19 years. This year will be 19.
This summer will be 16 years for me.
So we are here with Johnson & Johnson. We're spokespeople for Johnson & Johnson. We are also with Janssen Pharmaceuticals, and that's where Positively Fearless started through the Healthy Voices Conference. This year was my third year.
Ooh, this year is my fourth, I think.
And for those of you that are wondering, Healthy Voices is a conference for social media advocates in whatever field you are.
Yeah, like patient advocates with different chronic illnesses all come together to talk about how they cope, how they advocate as a patient, and how they live their best lives.
So if you're cancer, HIV, Crohn's, migraines, mental health issues, follow one of us and we will give you information on how to get there. What is your specialty in HIV that you work with?
So I work for the SARA Project, so I focus on policy around HIV and criminalization and changing laws in different states that prosecute people for non-disclosure of their HIV virus or potential risk of HIV virus, even though no one ever looks at whether transmission actually occurs or proof of disclosure and things like that. I live in Florida, so we're really working really hard to change our laws in Florida.
Yeah, because for those of you that don't know, even in this day and time, 2019, people can still be criminalized for being HIV positive.
Yep.
And non-disclosure, or people can just hate on you.
Yeah, they can just be mad at you and say, oh, so-and-so didn't tell me that they were HIV positive, so I want to press charges. These laws were written in the 80s, and they have not been looked at since then.
So, speaking of the 80s, the movie takes place in the 80s.
Yep, 1984.
So, the movie is about a group of nurses in San Francisco General Hospital that created a wing for a unit.
Yeah.
For HIV positive, for AIDS patients.
AIDS patients, people that were dying from AIDS.
Now, I don't know if I've ever asked you this. Have you ever gotten to an AIDS diagnosis?
I have not.
You have not?
No.
So we talked about this a little bit. When I was diagnosed, I was actually diagnosed with AIDS. My T cell count was 110 when I was diagnosed. So I will post a picture on our page so you guys can see it. So seeing this movie brought back a lot of memories of not just physically how I looked, but mentally my state, emotionally, spiritually, the way people were treated. And you know that the crazy thing is that movie is from 1980s, and in 2000 I was still being treated that way.
Yeah. So like the wing opened July 24th, 1984, and they closed it in 2003. 2003 is when I was diagnosed. So it was really surreal seeing that date and then thinking like, this is when I was diagnosed, and the stigma I've experienced up to 2019 is still happening today.
And one of the craziest things for me too is that this was San Francisco. Like they should have known better. But all the hate, I don't know what else word to use. All the hate that came from it.
Well, I mean, hate and ignorance. I mean, we have to remember that when this epidemic was happening, people didn't know how you could and couldn't get it.
Yeah.
We have that knowledge now. So to have the knowledge now and still experience the stigma is just like mind-boggling. But it's because of the nurses that were at this ward that recognize that it takes more to care for people that were dying from AIDS. To die from something you don't know why you're dying from it, and to have somebody care for you and put their hands on you and love on you and make you comfortable went a long way to people like feeling like humans as they were struggling with this illness.
And again, one of the crazy things is that we are in 2019, and there are still people that believe that, for those of you watching and will watch this later, you cannot get HIV from somebody by touching them. You can't get it by kissing them.
Nope.
You can't get it by... I tell people you can't cry HIV on anybody.
Nope. Can't sweat it on them.
You can't sweat it on them. What else? Spit on them.
Can't pee it on them.
You can't pee it on them. So if that's one of your fetishes, no judgment here. But you can't do it. So get informed, get educated.
Yeah.
And for those... And then you're like thinking, well, I'm in somewhere Indiana. She's all the way in Florida. I'm here in California. So we're all across the country giving out information. There's no excuse. You can get information wherever you need. So if you want more information on Positivity Fearless, Healthy Voices, or where you can see the film, you can find me at I am Daniel G. Garza on Instagram or...
So my names are different, but I'm Mrs._Cam on Twitter, and I'm InstaCam3 on Instagram, and then I'm Kamaria Laffrey on Facebook.
So for those of you that have been watching, I'm Daniel G. Garza.
And I'm Kamaria Laffrey.
And we are here live in LA for the premiere of 5B.
Yeah.
A story was that when people were condemned by fear. I'm sorry, let me read that
I
again.
don't have my glasses on.
When people were consumed by fear, a few heroes showed the world the power of human touch. That's beautiful.
That is beautiful.
I'm so glad you're here with me.
I'm so glad I'm here with you.
Thank you. Love you too. Thank you guys. Talk to y'all later.